Hello guys, good morning. In this this morning I will try to make mini videos. This is the first one. Okay, in this video I will try to speak about who are the short sellers. Now, short sellers are typically professional traders. Okay, you know that when you become professional, you should trade in two ways. Okay, you should go long. It means you buy and you hold, like when you are day trader for minutes, half an hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours, or the whole day. Now, if you are like a swing trader from 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it's position trader for weeks, months. And if you're an investor, you hold for a long time, more than 1 year. Okay. Now, and it's the same thing. They short the stocks. Okay. They short the stocks. It means they sell the shares of other people. Of most of the time, those who hold for long, because they borrow the shares. They sell them with a high price. For example, the stock is $50, and they sell the stock. When it goes down from 50 to 45 or 40 or 30, and then they buy back and they give the shares to their broker. Okay, this is short selling. It's very simple. It's the same as the other one, but it's more dangerous. That's why you find more professional doing short selling than beginners or intermediate. Okay, this is just to understand short. Now, who are these people? These people, they are like some with the biggest names. You find hedge funds. Hedge funds, what is it? You find a manager that manages a hedge fund, which is a lot of millionaire and billionaire. They give money to a manager, trader. He's professional. He knows what he's doing. And what does this guy do? Sometimes he buys long, sometimes he short the stock. When they come to a stock and he short it, he kills the stock. Why? Because he has billions of dollars in his hand. It's not a small trader with 10,000, 50,000, 100,000. You can short with this, but you can go to the penny stocks in order to make something to the stock. But those people, they go to big stocks and they short them. Okay, not just big stocks. Now we find the first category, which is called hedge funds. These are private managed funds. It means a manager. For example, some rich people, like they have millions of dollars or they have billions of dollars. They know someone who is by experience. He is making a good percentage each year, like 30%, 40%, 50%, or 100% each year for the fund that he manages. So all the rich people, they give him money. They say, okay, for me, if you can give me like 20% each year, I will give you my money. Okay, and take whatever else, or 30% or 40%. But these people, they make too much money. They can lose, but usually they make too much money, because when they short sell, they do catastrophe in the stocks. Now, in this, what will happen when these short sellers, they short sell a stock? In one day, you should see in the stock, you should see a high volume. And you should see that the stock go down so quick and it loses a lot. Sometimes you see a stock that loses 20%. It's a good stock. I'm not speaking about penny stocks. Okay, so please, when I'm speaking about normal trading. I'm not speaking about manipulated, very simple manipulated stocks like penny stocks, 1 cent, 10 cent, $1, $2, $3. I'm not speaking about those, because those are very easy to manipulate. Okay, so I'm speaking about big stocks. Okay, now these big stocks, what happened? Now they short the stock. For example, it is 50. In one day, it goes to 41. or 42, 45, or 40. So the stock lose a lot. Now, when the day lost a lot, the Security Exchange Commission, they send always a notice to the company, asking them what did happen, because they think maybe there is like what we call an insider who is selling or something. But sometimes it is not an insider who is selling too much, too many too many shares, okay? Because they report this when an insider, like an executive or something, he's selling. They should report this in the form they file to the Security Exchange. But they find that it is not insider. So who is doing that? It's just a hedge fund. Generally a hedge fund. It's not always a hedge fund. Now there are a lot that they can participate. You find institutions like banks, okay? You find retailers, big guys who have too much money. There is money and they do for their clients. And all these people, they are there to kill the stock, okay? To kill the stock, and now for them they make money. For the people who invest for the long run, they lose a lot of money, okay? Sometimes they lose a lot. Anyone who is in the stock is get hit. So anyone who doesn't do a stop loss, you know, you can lose your shirt, because most of the time when these people they short stock, they short stock sometimes at night, sometimes in the day. Okay, the beginning of the day begins normal, and then you see that the stock is beginning to go down, and then it's like a feast. And all the other people who are day traders, people who are intermediate, who just begin to short, when they see that the stock in the morning is get hit, they all join. It's like a piece of cake. Okay, it's like sharks in the sea, okay? And when there is something weak, they just eat it all. This is what they do. And you know, in the stock market, you cannot blame them. They say, oh, you short sellers, why you short stock? Because it is their job, either to go long or to go. This is the stock market. That's why the stock market is illogical. It's illogical. It's not logical. Always you see things that you cannot see outside the stock market. How can you sell? Suppose you go to a market like selling cars. How can someone sell all the cars of the people and the price go down, and then he buys a few cars with the cheap? Okay, you can't do that in real life, but you can do it in stock market. That's why it's a game. It's 200 or 300 years game. It's not a game of now. And those people who make money, they always make money from 200, 300 years until now. It's a tradition. Okay? It's a tradition. It is not something that it is new and they talk about or something. It's always, we always see a crisis in each stock. Sometimes we have a very, very, very big crisis, like what happened in 1929. Okay, I have told you before about a guy called Jesse Livermore. I had made a video before about him. He's called the boy plunger. What does he do? He tries always to short all the stock. He has too much money and he just short. Where the people are crying in 1929 with the big crisis, when the stock market just lost 85%, he was the one with others who make the stock go down, and he take all the money at that time. And I think his wealth at that time in 1929, I think he reached 100 million, from few millions until he get 100 million. and he was very, very famous guy. It means it's normal, okay? Some people they go long, some people they go short, so you understand that this is normal thing in the market. Now, in each stock, we have some people always there to find an opportunity to short the stock, okay? Because why the people they short stock, and some professional they short stock and they don't go long? Because when they go long, it takes time. It doesn't happen that often. It takes time to go long. For example, a stock gains $1, $2, $3, $5, but in short stock, he can have this in a few minutes, in few hours. He can have a lot of money. Why? Because in short stock, in selling, we have two actions. The action of selling the short stock, which is called short selling, and there is other people who are scared and they sell. So we have two actions. That's why the stock goes faster down than it goes up. Okay? Always you see, when you see the chart, always when you see something go down, sometimes in one day it loses 10%, 20%, 30% or more. Okay? This is normal stock. I'm not speaking about penny stocks. Okay? I'm speaking about stocks that are 50, 60, 100, $200. They lose too much. Now, in this video, I just try to show you that this is a normal thing. When you buy, you think that the stock, you buy it at $10, you think it goes to 11 or 12 in a few days, and then from $10, you find it in a few days it goes to $5, and you don't know what's happening. This is normal thing, and it is always a hidden thing, because it's not only one who short stock. There are big hands, and it's like sharks in the sea. There are big sharks, big types of sharks. There are big ones, okay, and there are small ones. Now the big ones, they eat too much, and the small ones, they eat, they eat little, what is left from the big ones. Okay, this is the market. So you should understand that it's both ways. The trading is always both ways. So for me in this video, I just try to show you how to understand these short sellers. That's why sometimes when even the stock in the day, when it wants to go up, you see that the beginning of the day the stock go down, they short it, but when they see that there is a big force of buying, like for example a mutual fund or other people, other big hands bigger than short sellers, they are very big, like a mutual fund. When they buy, you see that the stock is forced to go up, and the people, the short sellers, they should cover their stock. It means they buy it again back, and they go long because they are very, very clever. So for them, it's just a game. The stock market, the stock price going down, and if it doesn't work down, it should work up. If it doesn't work up, they will put it down. It's a fight. It's a fight between short sellers and buyers always. Okay, this is the short sellers. Please, if you have any question, just ask. Thank you very much for your attention.